There's a question here that there is a sister who does cleaning work in a shop sometimes, or in a shop, and sometimes they ask her to tidy up and clear away bottles of beer, meaning alcoholic, empty bottles of alcohol. What do you advise that she should do, and is it permissible? My advice to you all, my brothers and sisters, is that you walk upon this earth with pride, that you are Muslimun, that you are muttaqoon, that you have taqwa of Allah, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you honor. Do not lower yourself to do these types of jobs. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given honor to the Muslims. And you are far above, my sister, than cleaning up the trash of the kuffar. You are far beyond that, and you are more noble than that. And Allah has given you honor. Do not work in jobs like this, barakallahu feekum. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will provide for you. Have taqwa of Allah. And Allah will find you a way out of all of your difficulties from ways and means that you could never have imagined. Trust in Allah, have tawakkul, and depend upon Allah. Do not work in any place where you are lowered to that level, that you have to sweep up the trash and the debris of the kuffar after they spend their nights drinking and disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is not permissible to work in any environment where there is cooperation upon sin and transgression. وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى وَلَا تَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ. And cooperate and work with each other upon righteousness and piety, and do not cooperate upon sin and transgression. So do not work in an environment such as a bank. Haram for any Muslim to work in these banks of riba, and they are all of the banks in the UK. It is not permissible to work in those banks, not even to clean their windows, nor to vacuum their floors, nor to work as a cashier or a bank manager. All of this is haram. Nor is it permissible to work in an off license where they are serving alcohol. It is not permissible for you to sell cigarettes or alcoholic beverages or lottery cards. If you work in a supermarket such as Asda or Morrison's or something of that nature, then it is not permissible for you to work except in that part of that superstore where you are not doing anything haram. So you are not allowed to touch anything upon the aisles where pork or wine or beer or cigarettes or filthy magazines are dispensed and sold. It is not permissible for you to work as a cashier even in those supermarkets, because someone will come along and you will have to sell the wine to them or the pork to them. And I've told and I've explained to my sisters on numerous occasions, those sisters, for example, that work in care homes, and they are touching men, and they say that they are elderly men in care homes, and you are cleaning them when they become soiled, and you are changing their pads and so on of kuffar. My sisters, don't do things that are beneath your nobility and your honor. My advice to you, my sisters, is to seek marriage and seek a husband who will provide for you and support you, so you don't have to leave the home except to go to the park to feed the ducks, or to go for a walk with your husband, or that he takes you, to get a gelato or to a restaurant. Other than that, you don't have to work in these places. Make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in your sajda. Make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the last third of the night that Allah saves you from these lowly jobs. That Allah protects you, my sisters and my brothers. As Muslims, we walk with our heads raised high, not with arrogance or pride or hubris. but rather with honor that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has honored us with Islam. And Allah saved us from shirk. Don't do those things that will dishonor you and cause you to become disobedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is from the dangers of living in countries like this. This is the danger. That when you live in the lands of the kuffar, that sometimes a person, is cajoled, or that they feel they have no choice except to submit to the lowliness that they present in front of you. And we hear this quite often, Wallahul Musta'an. And then the question is asked, what can I do? I can't leave. There's no NHS in those countries. There's no DSS and social security in those countries. Allah is your security. Allah is the one who will give you good health. Eat the food of those lands in which Allah has placed goodness. And they say, well, even if we go, what are we going to do? How are we going to live? Make dua in your sajda. Make dua in the last third of the night. Make dua when it's raining. Make dua upon your journey. Make dua in the last hour of Yawm al-Jum'ah. And Allah will make it easy for you. The affair is in the hand of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Strive as much as you can. And Allah will give you ease. Allah will make a path for you. But if you're not going to strive, whilst the ard of Allah is wasi'ah, the earth of Allah is vast and expansive. Don't tell me that you can't leave. People from France have reached Birmingham. People from Algeria have reached Birmingham. People from Afghanistan have reached Birmingham. Surely we can reach the lands of Islam. We can reach them. We can reach Morocco. We can reach Egypt. We can reach Somalia. We can reach Pakistan. Oh, I don't like the weather out there. Oh, there's too many insects. Is not the ard of Allah wasi'ah for you to make hijrah within it? You don't have to clean up their dirty bottles off the floor, my sister. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you honor. You don't have to do that. We don't have to sweep their floors and mop up their vomit from their pubs and their clubs. We don't have to do any of that, barakallahu feekum. Find courage within yourself. Look for that inner strength. Ask Allah to aid you. And Allah will make easy for you your path. Brothers who have gone to Somalia with hardly anything more than what was in their wallet. And Allah opened up the earth for them. Started off driving taxis. What do you think they get for a taxi in Somalia? From the airport to the house? I don't know, maybe £1, $1. But they had tawakkul in Allah. So Allah gave them increase and increase. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not abandon and does not leave His believing servants. Allah tries them, yes, but Allah does not abandon them. Look for work that is halal and tayyib. Work that will earn you money so you can pay zakah. Do not always be at the bottom rung of the ladder. Strive to climb. Strive to increase yourself, because increase in wealth you can give in sadaqah. And you can make it easy for yourself to leave this country and the countries of the unbelievers. I don't want you here anyway. You're the wrong color with the wrong religion in the wrong country. When are you going to realize that? You're not a white Eastern European who can just turn up at the airport and they say, welcome, come and live in our houses. You're the wrong color for that and you're wrong religion. If you try and come to this country and you're the wrong color and the wrong religion, you're going to Rwanda. When are you going to realize, my brothers and my sisters, that you need to strive? Don't think to yourself, what am I going to do out there? What's going to happen to me out there? Trust in Allah. How many lands of the Muslims there are? Vast lands. You want to live here and die here and get buried here? So yes, work. But work in jobs that give you honor and allow you to practice your religion.